Alrighty, welcome back to another edition of Gaming with Kohath. We're going to jump into another Premier draft here with Strixhaven Limited, foregoing the Dominaria Limited, and just, again, enjoying this format. Want to continue to plow along, want to continue to play it well, so excited about getting another draft in here. I've been missing it. Work for me has been a little bit hectic recently, so I appreciate getting a chance to step aside and play some games. So I hope you're having good days. I hope that if you're watching this just to kind of unwind a little bit, I hope that you do find it unwinding and that it is an enjoyable opportunity and time for you. We have two really good red cards here for us: Academic Dispute and Heated Debate. Academic Dispute's a great card. It's not anywhere near as good as Heated Debate, but it is very good. Other cards here, Mortality Sphere and Environmental Sciences, would be the two cards I'd be most interested in. What I like about Heated Debate is you can splash it. 3 mana, can't be countered, deal 4 damage to creature equipment order. Instant speed, very good removal. So we're going to take it here because we can splash it even, no matter what other colors we go into. So we're not guaranteeing red. It's a little awkward passing Academic Dispute because it is a very good red card. So we're very unlikely to see this come back. The only other red card in the pack is Make Your Mark, which is mediocre at best. Double Major's fine. It has to target something you control. It gets blown out pretty easily, unfortunately. Wormhole Serpent's a very good card in blue as well. It can be unblockable to your creatures, and Mortality Spear, destroy non-permanent. So, yeah, Heated Debate's the best card there for us. Outside of that, we're pretty open to going any direction. Then, I have absolutely no idea what the player to my right took. Holy crap. Valentin is okay, but Lisette is bonkers. Just be able to go crazy with counters. Frost Restrictor is great. Closing Statement is a wonderful removal spell. Man, I feel really weird. I want to take Frost Restrictor, I think, but the rare is a bomb. I don't really want to play Gruul, though, and Closing Statement is nuts. But I think I want to take Frost Trickster here. Wow, that feels weird. Or do I take the removal spell? I'll just have 3 colors of removal. Play Mardu. Actually, I think Closing Statement's that much better. I do like Frost Trickster. We'll see where we end up going, but that could have been a mistake. I'm open to that being a mistake, to be quite honest. Here, not a lot great. I honestly feel like that might have been a mistake because Pledge Mage here is really, really good. It still works with our red. Maybe we're splashing black or white. Brackish Trudge is another card that I'd end up playing because it has some recursion to it. You need to have some game life capacity, but it is quite good. We're nowhere near Blood Researcher, so I kind of want to steer clear of that. Amplimancer as well. Let's stay out of green today, based on what we're currently seeing. But we're going to take Pledge Mage here. We're probably going to wheel Practical Research. Let's see, what do we get coming back here? Lash of Malice, Pillar Drop, Spiteful Squad is fine. Spectacle Mage is also very good. We're going to take Lash of Malice here. Spectacle Mage is another one that I should probably think about. 2/2 flyer that makes things cheaper is quite nice. But we're going to take the Lash here. See what we can do. Academic Probation is a fine sideboard card. Arcane Subtraction's good. Kind of looking like red-black, which is a weird combination. I like the Unwilling Ingredient. Snow Day is by far the best card in the pack. Or it's a really good card. Maybe the best card is Arcane Subtraction, but Probation's also very nice. Let's continue to go with the low drops. We'll kind of see where this takes us. Follow the paths. It's a bit funny, if you ask me, where we're currently looking at it and following. Here, my 2 cards I'm looking at are Pigment Storm, 5-mana removal spell, or Fractal Summoning. If you pass too many of these, you don't get them back. That's the one thing that you should know. But I think that another 5 mana removal spell is pretty good, and this one deals damage to the opponent as well, which could be the winning game. So, Pigment Storm feels good. Interesting. Okay. This is very interesting. You can take Wormhole Serpent. I think it's very good. Curate's fine, whatever. Expressive Iteration is okay. We might just be splashing black, which I'm okay with. The two cards here that are good are Arrogant Poet and Essence Infusion in black. I'd play either of those. Twin Scroll Shaman is also very powerful. We can get more of those later, but Wormhole Serpent's pretty hard to pass up. And we could get a second one, which would be pretty sweet. Here, Resculpt is fine, but we're going to take Archway Commons. Give ourselves a capacity to splash into these colors, because we do have good cards. See, Wormhole Servant came back like I was hoping. We could also take the Silver Quill Campus, because that's perhaps a double off-color splash. Campus or Wormhole? We're going to take the second Wormhole here. So now we can give creatures unblockable, and we can actually get the win in, which is pretty fantastic. Now, Commons, Befuddler, and Serpentine Curve. What do I choose? Also, Battleseer is okay. There's not a problem with that. Currently, are mostly non-creatures. Let's take Serpentine Curve. I really do like Mage Hunter, but I think Serpentine Curve there is going to feel really nice. We're mostly non-creatures at the moment anyway, so Serpentine Curve really is at its best in that moment. Of course, Serpentine Curve fits most nicely in the Simic colors, but who cares? Who cares? Good cards are good cards. Wall of Disappointment, Trudge. We'll take Trudge. I don't think we'll play it, but if we get good black cards, we can still pivot. There's nothing really keeping us in red-blue. We just have some middling cards in the Prismari colors. We'll take Shaman here. Ingredients. Happy to play Ingredient in most of my black decks. Can end up getting us some life. I guess Dust Mage. Not really seeing us play the other. Okay, all Dust Mages. Draconic Intervention, 4 mana. Exile instant sorcery from your graveyard. Deals X damage to each non-dragon creature. X is exile cards compared to mana cost. If creature does damage this way, it would die this turn, exile it, and then exile Draconic Intervention. Board wipe. Feels really good. Prismari Campus is good. Kelpie Guide and Mentor's Guidance, I think, are both better than that. Practical Research, I would play one of, I think. But Draconic Intervention for board wipe feels really good. I think we're going to be kind of control-y here. And this really enables that capacity, which is nice. What do I expect to see back? Mentor's Guidance could come back. Practical Research could come back. Battleseer will likely come back. Prismari Campus, it's 50-50. I'm not sure. To be quite honest, Elemental Masterpiece is very good. Again, Pigment Storm. Best card in this pack is Combat Professor. Not a better card in it, but we're going to take Elemental Masterpiece here. Be pretty happy with that pickup. Symbology is the best card in this one. Sadly for us. Lots of good white cards going around. We're not really in white at all. Would take that Lorehold Campus because it would give us capacity for closing statement, but whenever we cast this, yeah, Prismari Apprentice can be bonkers. Expanded Anatomy, of course, is another card I would like to have. Mage Hunter's Onslaught Can't really pull out the double black, I don't think, but Rutha's a bomb. Passing another campus, passing a third serpent, which I think is okay. Rutha's 3 mana 1/4. You can pay 2, bounce her to your hand. You copy target instant sorcery spell that you control. You can choose new targets for the copy. So you cast something, you hold priority, you bounce Rutha, you copy it, and then you just continue to go off, which is great. Ruth is really fantastic. I hope to see this illustrious story and come back to us. I think that would be pretty helpful. Or the Prismatic Campus. Either of those would be my top picks. Hollow Oracles is being passed? That feels wrong. As is Prismatic Campus and Pop Quiz and Snow Day. I think we take Snow Day. Oh, and Rise? Are you kidding? We take Snow Day for now. Gross. There's so much there I want. Culmination Studies. I don't know if this is playable. Red, blue, X. Exile X card to your library. For each land card, create treasure. For each blue card, draw a card. For each red card, deals 1 damage to each opponent. So straight up exile stuff. If you've got nothing else going on, I don't suppose it's bad. Emerald Juke is a great card. Mage Hunter again passing around. I feel like the Silver Quill deck is very, very open. Do I want Soothsayer or do I want Thrill? I think I want Soothsayer. I think we take another curve here. And the other option for us is Battleseer, which, again, meh. Not super interested in. Campus, Practical Research, Battleseer came back to us. Campus is the easy call for us. I'll stand for the commons in our sideboard for now. Give us an easier look at our deck. Bibliopex? No. Reject. I will play one of them. Lorehold Campus, I think, is the card I want. It gives me capacity into white. Prismari Campus again. I kind of think we need some of this. I just don't think Closing Statement is going to be really hard to splash, as well as Lash and Malice, but I think they're both good enough to play. I would probably pull Lash and Malice first. Of course, we took the Snow Day instead of the Rise of Extus, which Rise is so good. Yeah, that Lorehold deck is, or that Silverquill deck's passing around. Crackle, 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 Crackle is very good. I think we take Crackle here. Ardent's another one that I'd like to play, as well as Spectacle Mage. We passed that other one that never came back to us. Practical Summoning I would certainly put in the board. And I want some more. I want some lessons, because currently we only have Subtraction. Kelpie Inventor's Guidance, Burying Books. Yikes, Spectacle Mage. I don't think we passed Bury here. We need the removal as best we can. I really would love both of these cards. I'm not going to get a single one of them. Which feels really bad. It's too bad. This deck would feel really good with 2 Kelpie Guides being able to control the board. Let's take a look at what we have. It feels pretty nice. Retriever Phoenix coming by. That's really fantastic. As well as Flunk. Silverwood Campus 2, which I would like to play, but I don't think we passed Phoenix. 4 mana 2/2 Flying Haste, and then if I learn, I can get it back. So learn would be really helpful to us. Waterfall Aerialist I would love to see, as well as Vortex Younger. Lots of cards in that pack. That's a really good pack. Mentor's Guidance here, or Pledge Mage? I think so. Feels good. Some card draw spells. we're kinda... This could be our deck. Currently, we're at 15 non-creatures to 8 creatures. These are really expensive spells. They look down there, but they're not actually. This is probably more like a 3-drop. We were just talking about needing some good learn, and this is the best learn in red. 3 mana, deal 3 damage to any target, sorcery speed, and learn. Yep. Very happy to pick that up. Arcane Subtraction is another learn card for us. We don't have any lessons, so it's a little stinky. Ingenious Mastery, 3 and X. If the 3 mana cost is paid, you draw 3 cards, and the opponent creates 2 treasure tokens with a nice scry 2. If the cost wasn't paid, you draw X cards. Nope. Subtraction's better in our deck. That's what we want. Double up on Rutha. I think that's worth it. Oh, geez. I think we're going to take creative here. Spectacle Mage all day. Yeah, we got some work to do. We got to clean out some pieces. I think our black cards may just have got taken out. Spectacle Mage again, I think, is the pickup here. Again, flyers are going to make our big spells cost less. Are pretty nice. I like the area list here over the Artifact Maker. I don't know if I've got all revitalized. I imagine I do. Take it anyway. Let's go ahead and remove these, put them on our board. I mean, it's not the only cards that we have to remove, though. And black cards are just flowing, aren't they? I don't know if I play practical, though. We've got... Oh, I only have 1 Mentor's Guidance. I thought I got 2. No, I guess the Rutha was there, so I took the second Rutha over the second Mentors. That's what it is. Alright. We've got ourselves a nice little secondary Orzhov deck. The sideboard. Look at that. That's all there were. Ridiculous. Do we play the white at all? No. We're not getting anything out of the white, so Lorehold Campus will not be played. Here we have 46 cards. Reject is out. Again, you're so high up here. I don't know about Culmination. Twin Scroll, I think, is out. We just don't have any way to pump it up, do we? No, we don't really have any way to pump it up, so it isn't necessary. Creative Outburst is going to let me dig a little deeper. We'll probably get to that point in the game, for sure. Crackle Power is going to be a major win condition for us. The one that I think does the least for us is Culmination of Studies. What's our card draw situation right now? Mentor's Guidance is 1 spell. Yikes. Sorry. Okay. So, Mentor's Guidance is a card draw spell, as well as Culmination and Practical Research. 3-card draw spells. I guess Creative Outburst is as well. You just get to choose one of the top 5, which is okay. It's less good, but it's 7 mana, 5 damage, find a card. It's okay, right? It's not the best. I'm willing to pull that. But it's very good with Serpentine Curve. Or, not Serpentine. Which one cares about it? I'm looking. My brain just stopped working. There's something that cares about discarding something really expensive in your yard. Burying Books is a 3-drop. Oh, Draconic Intervention. That's what it is, of course. So it's actually worth having, just as a discard, to get... Yeah. What are my cuts? Maybe Soothsayer's out. Our 10 creatures are so good. I think I need to pull 3 cards from elsewhere. 3.8. We're very expensive on the curve, so we need all 17 of our lands. The 3 removals are staying, the Mentor's Guidance is staying. The Serpentine Curves are effectively creatures. Those need to stay. Draconic needs to stay. What about Pigment Storm? What about Practical Research? I don't think Snow Day gets there for us. It buys us a little bit of time, but usually that's like a finisher. So I don't think that gets there for us. Elemental Masterpiece is also creatures for us, which is good. Can also discard it to get things. I'm going to remove Culmination. That could be wrong. Tell me in the comments if you think that was a stupid move, removing Culmination of Studies. What's our other pool? Maybe 1 Wormhole Serpent is good enough. Is that our deck? I think it is. Alright, let's submit this and jump in and see about getting a win here in Game 1. Alright, Game 1, let's see how you roll. I like our deck. I think it can do powerful things. Will it do powerful things? Still need to wait and see about that. Lucky, not good. I want to say good luck and have fun, but I don't necessarily really want you to be lucky. We're keeping this. We're going to lead on campus here. Feels like the right fault for opponent. Mountain go. I think we might discard this. Not now. And pass. Oh no, that's a sorcery. Shoot. That was my hope. Well, gross. We'll go ahead and discard it now, though. Take our beats. Foolish. Okay, it's 4 mana. Do we have a lesson in the sideboard? I don't think we do. I just want to double check. We do not. Okay. So if I do this, I put Pledge Mage down? I'm trying. Why aren't you reading me? Gotcha. Okay. Dum 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 dum. That's me. We're gonna kill the killing now while we can. We're gonna put you in the bin. Draw land, return, play it, pass it. Next turn we can practical, and that might be the right call. Combat Professor. If I draw a land, I will Pigment Storm, I think. It's not a land. You can do that, and then what? And then nothing. Feels bad, man. If I don't kill it, I'm taking 4, 5, 6 damage at least. Can't have that. Alright. Professor's dead. Go ahead, OP. Let's see if we can stabilize. We're not stabilized very well at the moment. Combat Professor Part 2. Yep. Glad we did that. Alright, come on, land. Thank you. Oh, do you have the indestructible? That would be disappointing. You do. And we're taking 7, 6. This means down to 4. 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Can't do multiple things. Playing a curve. We're still dead. We're definitely dead. Alright, okay. Good game. Good game. You were certainly lucky, not good. Enjoyed it. I felt like our deck was doing the right things. We just, of course, aggro just got under us. We couldn't do much about it, so good games. Let's see what game 2 has for us. Well, that's disappointing. You missed the game. Ugh. Me and my clumsy clicking, apparently. So, what happened in game 2? We ended up winning it. Opponent ended up scooping, and I think they did it prematurely and a little bit out of rage. So, likely you didn't get to see their rage quit. What they did is I had multiple flyers on the board, and they were still in fine shape, in all honesty. They targeted the Windfall Aerialist that has Ward 3 with Snow Day, and as well as one of my other flyers, the Retriever Phoenix. But they didn't have any more mana. They used all 6 of their mana to cast the spell. So when Ward triggered, it countered the spell, and opponent was off of it. They were so frustrated with that, they went ahead and scooped and moved on. So, unfortunately, we missed that here. But we're going to go ahead and jump into game 3 here. Hopefully, see if we can replicate or at least get a win. That's my main goal. So, sorry that you missed that. That's really frustrating. I was really hoping that you could have seen that. I thought it was a really good play by our deck, and we had the Retriever Phoenix online, we had Learn and we were doing something out there, so it's whatever. Let's see if we can play against Wacky the same way and end up having some good games. So good luck and have fun, my friend. We're going to go ahead and keep this 7. We're going to toss Creative Outburst. The sooner we can cast Practical Research, the better off we will be. Play Island Pass. Opponents on Island as well. Let's see if they're going to play Forest or Mountain. That's my guesses. Forest it is, Klunders. Let's go. Spirit Colony. Yep, card. We're gonna outburst here. Get ourselves a token. That is a fairly decent draw. We're gonna play Rutha. It is a removal target. But we do want to stop Scared Colony from attacking him for unnecessary damage. Next turn we'll cast Practical Research. Dig a little deeper. Now we do want lands. We want all the lands we can possibly get for Crackle. Getting in for 2. Okay, you have a pump effect. That's fine. I'll take your 2. I don't need your pump. Big play or whatever else it might be. Cram, sure. Elemental Summoning. Not a bad card by any stretch. I'm gonna pass here. We'll block this time. Will we? Rutha's a pretty big play. I don't know if we want to block. Next time we might, because it could hold them from playing the 5-mana 4/4s. There's reason to do that. Yes. Okay. I like that. We'll auto-pay it. See what the opponent wants to do. Please don't counter. Countered it. Bummer. I do 5 damage. We need more. We need more than that. I'm gonna pass turn. Okay, good removal. Elemental Summoning. Yep. This only does 3 damage. Help us there. We have no intention of blocking this. Yep. What are you getting back? Decisive Denial? Or Elements of Summoning? Or Cram Session, I don't know. Decisive. Yeah, it doesn't actually help with Sabbatical. It's a good card. I'll take the land. Not blocking. Okay. Alright, so I've got the 10 damage on board to 2 different targets. Yeah, That's not true. I have 5 damage to 1 target point. Not sure that that's going to be good enough. Probably going to kill off Rutha now. Yep. This feels good. There could still have Barian, but so that's why you wait, because that immediately tells you to take the attack in. Whereas otherwise, I should still attack, but I may have been concerned about Barian books. They had blue mana up and such. Holoricals isn't great for me. Yep. One more land, I get to do 10 damage. I think I take that. I need to get this to do effective system off the battlefield, I think. Right? So X equals 2. 2 times 5 is 10, up to 2 targets. I think I'd do it. Grow the Pismari Apprentice as well. Go ahead and auto-play. Grow the Apprentice, make it unblockable. Opponent still might have Berry here, but they're holding up Scry potentially. Okay. Great. Opponent scries. Sure. Starts again. Puts it in the top. Okay. So next turn I've got a problem. Oh, no, they are in their draw stuff. I couldn't tell where they were. I thought they were in their combat stuff. Sure. Give it a plus. Now I scry. Yes. Draw it. We're just going to attack in now. Great. Opponent's going to go for something here, and they're going to get blown out. I hope. I hope. Sure. Okay, they can still only do it once. Ooh, Fractal Summoning. Yes, please. They play Fractal, I still win. Okay. GG's opponent. Pay the fight and make it survive. Alright, you see it. Good game. Whew. That was a good game. Well, I think for now, we're going to leave it there at 2-1. We'll be coming back to this. For you, it'll be mere moments. For me, I think it might be tomorrow morning. But 2-1's a really good stopping point for me tonight. Anyway, well, let's jump back into Game 4 here in just a moment. Alrighty, let's jump into Game 4. Continue our games, see if we can keep getting wins. What do we have? Alright, seems pretty good, right? Removal, Ruthless, Spectral Mage. Seems solid. Little Mountain, Archery Commons, Land 2. Coma. Good luck and have fun. More than anything else to do tonight will be Archery down. I kinda think I just want to kill it. That feels good. Get rid of Spectacle Mage. Pitch the mountain. Well, that feels bad. Huh. I don't like that at all. Just slows down the problem. Kelpie Guide. Heated Debates. That will do just nicely. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it so you're getting for 2. I'm gonna decline, actually. Okay. Opponent draws, and we're going to go ahead and get in for 2 here. Now we're set up to Heated Debate, kill Galazeth and Battleseer, which would be really good. Fair enough. No blocks. I like our position. We're going to decline and learn again, but that way we only take 2. We're going to leave Kelpie Guide alone still. XP. Looking at the graveyard, you have they're tanking. Okay. Wow. And I lose. Good game from the moment. That was well played. Ugh. That was really good. I'm not at all offended by that. That was just good play on both of our parts. Really fun. Alright. 2-2. Let's move on to game 5. Okay. We could have held back there, but that wouldn't have benefited us because we did want to put them on the 2-turn clock. I mean, that was one of the few cards they could have had that would cause problems for us. This one feels weird, but since we have the learn, we can run it anyway. Ooh, it's good too. Considering keeping Elemental, but could be wrong. I don't like that. What did we Shredder? Pass on an island. Happily Ruka here. Should stop Tongue Shredder from coming in unless they have a heated debate. Sure. Pass again. We're gonna be too slow here, I think. Save us a little bit here. Do whatever we can to minimize our damage. Inordinate Rage. Yes, buddy. Okay. Genius here. We're going to decline. Pass. One more land, we get to Masterpiece, which would be pretty great. Pigment Storm will also help us significantly. But Tone Shredder is about to go off there. We couldn't have that. Yep. still think we go ahead and equip this. And then, yeah, we get in. So the reason we attack here rather than sit back to block is because Stonerise is going to continue to be able to give Tome Shredder flying. And we don't want that. So they're going to grow Tome Shredder here once, make it a 3-3. But next turn we'll be able to get our Element Masterpieces down and be able to begin doing some work. Do need another removal spell though for the Tome Shredder, otherwise I'm going to lose. Or the Stonerise, because we don't have our flyers currently. Yep, that's a card. We're currently DOB. That didn't help us at all. So they're going to give the Tome Shredder flying, and we lose. Alright. Good game, level up. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Not the best ending to that draft, but that's okay. 2 and 3 is how we finish out. Let's go ahead and close this down and go to our recap. Okay. So, as we look at our recap here, you see we've got a number of things. Snow Day potentially could have been okay. We just didn't have great card removal. We did have one inspiration and one debate. Having more of both of those would have been beneficial. We actually never drew Serpentine card, did we? Odd. That last game, we didn't get our flyers, which we have 2 Spectacle Mage, Waterfall Aerialist, Retriever Phoenix. We never got to use Draconic Intervention, which could have been domination in some of our games. Should have been fun. We were just light on removal overall. Crackle Power is super fun. We got some wins with that, which is great. But these last 2 games we couldn't actually make go long enough. So that is what it is. Really good games, I think. We were in the lane that we should have been, but we just didn't get the big powerhouse cards or the payoffs for being in Prismari. So you can still get some wins with the deck, but you're probably not going to run the gauntlet. So overall, good games. Thanks, opponents. Really fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, come back for more. I know that right now we're gearing up for Forgotten Realms, and so I cannot wait to play Forgotten Realms. But until then, I want to continue to kind of push through Strixhaven draft season. I want to continue to enjoy this format for as long as we can and be able to see what comes next. So stay tuned. We'll see you soon back here with Gaming.